Another day, another week, another part 2 of another update for Honkai Star Rail. It sounds like I'm not that excited, but I'm pretty excited for a couple things coming to it. Hey, how's it going? We've got some banner details to really talk about here today, and I don't know why I stuttered there for a second, but we do have some banner details to go over. They've been out for a very, very long time, of course, but we do need to kind of discuss on if you should really summon for Argenti and Silverwolf coming to Honkai Star Rail here in just a few short days. Now, of course, if you like the content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell to be notified of when the next Honkai Star Rail video comes out. Every little bit is appreciated. Y'all, I am always sponsored by the ever amazing Gamer Subs. Use code TYSTER for 10% off of your next order. It's fantastic. So many good creator cups, and you're helping me get my own creator cup. I'm just saying, do you want a TYSTER creator cup? Look no further. Just buy some Gamer Subs. But without any further delay and enough shilling, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Should you summon for Argenti or even Silverwolf? Before we get into that, I do want to apologize about the image quality of these. I could not find any good images of the banners, so these will have to do for the time being, because the actual banner images don't come out for another day as of this recording, to be honest, and I'm not going to wait that long to get this out to you. I have to get my opinion out there because I'm narcissistic when it comes to my opinion. But yeah, so as you can see, we do have the Argenti and Silverwolf banners pulled up. So let's go ahead and start off first with Asta. Now, Asta is a part of the Harmony Path and a fire element, which is really, really good. And she still works. She still absolutely works. Going over her kit really quick, her ultimate is pretty good with increasing the speed of all allies, and you're gonna need that speed boost, that's for sure. So this really, really works out in your favor, followed by the skill actually being really, really nice for doing damage to multiple targets for fire. However, it's really about the ultimate, but at the same time, I feel like there's so many Harmony units that outclass Asta now. For example, Jingyuan started out at the same time as Asta and still outperforms Asta to this day. And then, of course, we do have Yukong as well. Yukong, not used as much as everybody else, but I do feel that Yukong does have a lot more versatility than Asta. I could be wrong on that. That's just my personal opinion. I'm also a very big Yukong fan, so take that with a grain of salt as you will. I do love me some Yukong. But we also have another unit that's going to be coming out as a Harmony user and another Harmony user as well in the next update. So there's a lot of Harmony going on, and Asta, I feel, is kind of getting outclassed at this point. She's still usable, still very versatile, but is she more versatile than other units like Jingyuan and future ones like RUAN Mai and Hanya about to come out as well? Well, that's really up to you. Let's go ahead and talk about Lynx. Now, Lynx doesn't really suffer that much. Lynx is a great healer, a 4-star healer of the Abundance Path, the Quantum element. Quantum is always such a fun element to run in the game. Also buffs your characters, I believe, if I remember how she works. I could be wrong. It's either that or D-spells. I can't remember. Increases max HP of the character, the path of destruction or preservation, and a chance of being attacked. Oh, okay, yeah. Now I remember. Okay, looking over her ability, I remember exactly what I was talking about. So she's good at taking aggro away, which is fantastic. And I feel like Lynx doesn't really have that much competition in the department of 4-star healers because, well, I think there's only one 4-star healer outside of Lynx at this point in the abundance category, and that is Natasha. Natasha is the only one, and I do feel that she does outclass Natasha in some cases, but Natasha's still really, really good. However, when you compare her to 5-stars like Luocha, and of course the most recently released Huohuo, she does not compete. But of course, that's how it should be. 4-stars should not be as powerful as 5-stars, in my personal opinion. That's the whole point of going for a 5-star, and that's a business strategy right there. So it makes sense. But Lynx is still a very, very good healer, good substitute if you don't have that Luocha, if you don't have that Huohuo. So yeah, definitely a plus on that end. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the new Harmony character, the physical Harmony character known as Hanya. Oh boy. Let's talk about Hanya here. Now, Hanya is really, 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 really good. You know how we talk about a speed buff? Now, granted, the only difference between Asta and Hanya is that Asta gives a speed buff to everybody, while Hanya gives, well, actually there's two. Hanya gives speed boost to one ally. Now, Asta gives a speed boost of, I believe, a base of 57, while Hanya does a 22.5% base speed. So depending on how well your Hanya is built for speed, you're gonna get more than that 57. Now, 57 is fantastic, but still. Not only that, but you're also increasing the same target's attack percentage by 72 on the ultimate right there. So 72% for 2 turns. That's fantastic. Fantastic. You also have the ability to recover skill points, which is something that's really needed in today's meta with Imbibiter Lune, with, you know, Jingliu, and so many other characters that are going to be needing those skill points. Like, even with the recent relics that have come out to help out with Jingyuan and a couple others that are going to need those skill points, like Jingyuan's ultimate and the character that, or not ultimate, sorry, the erudition path thingy, like the you get what I'm trying to say, the lightning dude of the 10 thingies. I'm messing up so bad right now, but basically the thing that Jingyuan does, you're gonna need skill points for to get those extra damage counters. So being able to have a character like Hanya to be able to help you regenerate your skill points a lot easier is a no-brainer. Plus, as we were talking about with Asta, I feel that Hanya just outclasses Asta in that, but that doesn't mean that Asta isn't good. It just means that, you know, having 2 Harmony characters and one being the better option is amazing. But then again, if you pull for Hanya and you get Asta, you're gonna kind of be sad about it. Let's be real. Let's go ahead and talk about the rerun character Silverwolf. Now, Silverwolf is pretty good. I feel that Silverwolf is definitely one of those characters that if you run a Nihility team, she does extremely well. Her ultimate is fantastic. User ban, there's a 107.5% base chance to decrease the target enemy's defense by 49.5% for 3 turns, which is fantastic. It's fantastic. At the same time, deals quantum damage equal to 456% of Silverwolf's attack to the target enemy. So you want to build her up with attack. And she does a lot of other good stuff too with her skill and talent. So she has a lot of abilities going for her. She's definitely not, like, I believe, the best Nihility unit out there, but she is able to really help you out. I love her ultimate because, like, there's some randomness that goes into it as well. So yeah, I like running her in Nihility teams. She's a lot of fun. However, do I think that she's a must summon in regards to Nihility? Well, no, because there's characters like, you know, Kafka, Mommy Kafka, that deserve the must summon for Nihility as well. So, in fact, what other Nihility units are there that I think are must summons compared? Well, I mean, there's really only 2 or 3 5-star Nihility units, and I would think that if you're going for Nihility, Kafka is your best bet, you know, so there's that. And of course, let's talk about Argenti. Argenti we talked about with the build guide, so I'm not gonna go into too many details with him. I do feel that Argenti is gonna be a little wonky, only because of that double ultimate ability that he has. You get the stage 1 ultimate at 90 energy, and you get the stage 2 ultimate at 180, and you have to base your kit, or not kit, but base your team to kind of be around that, I guess. Well, not really your whole team, but just more so like your Lycaon's got to be based around that ultimate, and you have to make sure that you have enough going for your Argenti to actually be able to do that damage. Argenti seems like he's going to be fun though. That's the thing. I like wonky but cool builds, and Argenti is very different in my personal opinion. So would I say that he's going to be the top damage dealer? Probably not. I don't see him outclassing a lot of other like units, like the destruction units of Imbibiter Lune and Jingliu. I don't see him outclassing like any of those multi-target enemies. However, I do feel that he could be a surprise to a lot of people. I could be absolutely wrong in this video, which I have been wrong many times before. I am not saying that I am the god of Honkai Star Rail, but I'm just going off of what I see. And honestly, it seems like there's something about his kit that could be really, really good on paper, but maybe not in execution. Again, I could be wrong. I'm going to be summoning for him anyway. I'm going to build him up and I'm going to see how he works. But that's just how I feel about him. Now, ultimately, are these banners a must summon? Silverwolf? It's going to be a no. And it's tough to say that because Silverwolf is a lot of fun. She's a very big fan favorite character. But I definitely have to say it's a no-go. The 4 stars, fantastic 4 stars. Even if you get both Hanya and Asta, it's still a win. They're both really good. Link's a great healer, but really, you have Silverwolf to be your main damage dealer. If you were to literally just summon on this banner and you just start out, your main damage dealer would probably be Silverwolf. And I don't think that that's the right way to go, especially for me. I would go for a full Nihility team. And that means that literally all the other characters, except for, you know, maybe Lynx or Hanya. Well, okay, so that's saying like one character. But if I'm going for a full Nihility team, none of the characters in the banner work for me. And Silverwolf can work outside of a pure Nihility team. Like, she obviously does great regardless. But I don't think that she's going to outpace Kafka, which, you know, to Kafka's credit, she's amazing. But that's my point, is that I feel that Kafka is more bang for your buck. And if we're doing reruns, Kafka is just around the corner. So I would wait. Should you summon on Argenti? No. I think that Argenti has, I wouldn't say it's an unknown factor, but without seeing, like, this is coming from a person that does his best not to look at the leaks and only looks at the kits for the most part. I try not to look at how much damage output they're actually doing. So bear in mind that this is based off of that. I don't think that Argenti, at least from a eyes to paper standpoint, is going to be game breaking. If you are going to summon for a damage dealer, summon for, you know, Imbibitor Lune, Jing Liu, Zella is still good. Topaz could be a really good single target, depending on if you're going for single target or multi-target. But then again, I could be wrong. Argenti might be just fantastic. But with the stuff that's coming around the corner with Ruin Mai and the things that I've been hearing about Ruin Mai, or Ruin May, however people want to say it. Side note, side tangent, people get off my back about how I pronounce the name. I don't care. It's just like I get, well, I do, because it gets annoying, but people are like, you're pronouncing the name wrong. I don't know any Ruan Mai. I don't know anything like that. Shut up. Shh. But yeah, with Ruin May or Ruin Mai, however you want to say it, coming out, and then Dr. Ratio also being a part of the Hunt path, being a new single target DPS. You never know what's going to happen with these. So I honestly think that everyone should wait, give it a little bit of time for 1.6, and we will see these characters rerun again. So if I'm wrong on Argenti, you could go and summon for him again later on. I'm just saying. So, but yes, I'm going to say skip Argenti and Silverwolf. Stay strong, my friends. Hanya might be hot, but don't summon. Just don't. And everyone, that's going to be it for today's video. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really would mean a lot. We're trying to go for full partner. We got the first step, but we still need 1,000 more hours of viewership. So would love to see all y'all coming and watching a video, and leave a comment. Would love to hear y'all's opinion on it. Did I pronounce Ruin May wrong, or Ruin Mai, or Ruin My freaking day because you need me to pronounce Ruin May right? But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you all to death, and as always, we will catch you all in the next video. Please take care and be safe out there.